Hello and welcome or welcome back to Rosebud's Budgets. If you're new here, a massive hello, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody for being patient. It has been a while. I think it's like 26 days since I posted my last one, which is clearly showing in my YouTube algorithms and stuff, but hey, it is what it is. So if you are new here, or even if you are returning and you missed the video, we have had a lot of work happening to our house. So roof work, electrical work, things like that. I decided to take a little bit of a break from YouTube and Instagram just to refresh myself and just to not be stressing so much about recording while in the midst of despair with the house. So you can imagine all the dust and things like that, taking this in and putting it out, whereas normally it's just left where it is in place, ready to record. So yeah, I've just popped these things back here. You will see my binder tray is missing. That's just because I'm giving it a new lease of life. So I've just got a basic setup here. The plan today is to add to my YouTube payment, which is so exciting. Let me get the money. So we have this amount of money. If you don't know, YouTube, once you hit 1,000 subscribers for your watch hours and adverts and things that people watch in your videos, you get a little percentage of pennies. That all adds up, and then each month or couple of months or 3 monthly, whatever, you would get a payout. Now, luckily, since I have been monetized, I've had a previous payment and this payment. So let's see, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds. And I've decided to use Grounded Budgets Roll For It book to basically log my YouTube money. Now, I'm keeping my YouTube money aside from everything else. I have decided what this money is going to be used for, and basically it has been given to me from you guys, so it will be going back to you guys in some way or another. Being a bit cryptic because there's things that are in the pipeline that I am looking at doing, and obviously this would help out massively for that, for the community. So anyway, this is an amazing Roll For It book of dice challenges from Grounded Budgets. I have just labelled them 1 to 9. Now, last time I did the page and things like that. I'm going to do it a bit differently today. So get comfortable and we will get into it. I just want to mention also, guys, that I do have a few videos coming up. So I am going to be emptying my Teeny Tiny Tuesdays and my pounds and count them up early. Because I've emptied all my binders, I do have my future, my 2026 and my just for fun money that I need to like collate and distribute through the binders. So I need to be doing that. Also, I need to do a count up and a budget with me. And yeah, then cash stuff for November, and then obviously update you on things that are happening in the future for us. So I've decided that I will be rolling 9 dice and then putting them in a line, and then whatever it is, so the first dice, whatever that says, that's how many goes we will have on game 1, and just go through it like that. So let me get the dice. Okay, actually, I decided to roll 10 just because I don't like the fact that there's 9. That's just me, guys. And then the 10th one will just be if there's anything left over. Now, it might be that the first 3 get all the money, or the first 1 gets all the money. I don't know, but we are just going to go for it. So I have 10 dice here, and I'm just going to we'll do this first. Roll, and I'm just going to put them like this. I'll just put 1 and then the other colour. Oh, that was a 1, like that. So it's green, pink, green, pink, green, pink, green, pink. So I hope you can see all that. Oh, okay. Let's see. So we've got 1. No, we have not. That is 2, 4, 3, 4, 1, 5, 1, 1, 4, 3. Okay. So let's just push them back a little bit. Hope you can still see them. So we're going to turn to page 1. And 1 has 2 goes on it. Oh, we didn't get this one last time, did we? Okay. So, roll to build your ramen bowl. Put aside the amount rolled. Okay, so we need a dice, but I don't want to use them ones. We'll use my normal game day ones. So what are we doing? Roll to build your bowl. Put aside the amount rolled. So we're going to roll, and it is 5. So, noodles, they are fried. Okay, so there's 5 going into this one. Unfortunately, I don't think I have like a nice colour for the noodles. So we are just going to go here. And we're basically just going to fill this book in. If it takes like millions of years to do, it takes millions of years. So that's 5. What I do need to bring is in the calculator. I'm going to put £80 on here, guys. It's a bit dusty. Right, we're going to put £80 on here, and then we're going to minus the 5. Now we need to do another roll. So we have 1, which is, we'll go to this one next, pork. Okay, so the protein is pork. Now, do I just colour one of these in, or, gosh, this is going to look like a funny meal because of all the bright colours. I don't have, I don't have like a peachy colour or a porky colour. I don't even know. There we go. Okay, so I don't know if we colour all 3 of them in. It doesn't matter. It's all same at the end of the day. So let me minus another 1 off of here. Okay, so that is basically this page. We are then going to move to the second page. Oh, okay, so this has got 4 rolls, if we can see. How is everybody doing? Let me know in the comments. It has been a while. I have been using, what am I talking about? I have been watching YouTube, and what I've decided to do is like binge watch channels. So if you get loads of messages, if you don't, I will just put a love heart or like your videos and things like that. Just obviously just to keep up with it. And I seem to be actually getting on top of things now, so that's good. Right, so roll for it. We've done the hair, done the eyes, we've done the cheeks. So we've only got these 2 left, actually. So lips are going to be 15. Okay, so we're going to minus 15. So the lips are going to be red. That's good. What lipstick does everybody like? What colour? To be fair, I just stay nude. I don't really wear lipstick. Just because I've always like suffered with like sore lips in the winter and things like that. So I've just, yeah, I've just found that it's never been a nice look on me. So red lips. And unfortunately, because we've only got 1 left, which is the hair clip. Oh, I've just moved this. I think this last one was a 3, guys, because I remembered it was my roll. So 6 is a yellow hair clip for £5. So let's minus 5. And let's do the yellow. So that is this page completed. This is fun. And I think I might stick to doing it this way. I don't know if I was recording this or not. The sun's just interrupted me again. And then, like I say, I said to him, this is one that I can't even record again. So anyway, we've got chocolate. Now we're going to go for the frosting. And we had 3 rolls on here. So the frosting is 4. So that is blueberry, which is 10. Oh, maybe I didn't think this one through because blueberries aren't really blue. They're like a purpley colour. Well, they are blue, but... oh, gosh. Okay, they're definitely not this colour, but I do like this pen. The flow of it's nice. So how is everybody? What have you all been up to? Hope you had a lovely Halloween. Now can we start planning for Christmas? And then it was 1 more roll. So we are going to go 6, which is 15 with a sponge. Wow. That doesn't leave us a lot. Okay, I'm going to have to do it a blue. Or shall I do it just a lighter purple? Don't really matter. And I will colour this one off camera too. So that is you. Your greedy cake has taken so much money off us. Let's take that back. We're not going to get all the way through these. Okay. So we're going to go over to number 4. And we have 4 rolls on here. Yeah, definitely not. So let's go 5. Oh, so we're putting away what we've rolled. So minus 5, and this is matcha. Is that green again? So the tea would be green. Oh dear, did you see that? Shocking colour in there. And then the next one, we need the pearls, which is 5, popping cherry. So we'll just do them red, and that's another 5. Remind me to take that off here. Wow, not much left. We ain't even going to get through them ones. So that was 1 roll. Well, technically 2 rolls. 3 is strawberry. So we'll do it a bright pink, I think. We don't need to stick to the traditional colours, do we? No. So is everybody prepared for Christmas? We actually have... Let me just roll this one again. Oh no, what was that? Was that 3? And 3 again, so pop in -3. We have actually brought our first bits for Christmas. Just a few bits we'd seen out for the niece and nephew. We picked up something for my mum. And yeah, just a few little bits to start us off. So guys, let's do... Technically, I'm counting that as 4 rolls. And then we are going to go on to this one. Oh, I haven't started this one. So this only has 1. And it is 4. So the head is blue. Head is blue. And that is 4. Right. Now, this is where I need to be careful. Yeah, I can't do a 6. So we're going to have to do a 4 on here as well. Just because we've only got 8 left, guys. There we go. So that is the quickest, quickest £80 that has gone into here. I've actually really enjoyed that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little paper clip. Oh, when I can get off the side. This little paper clip, and I'm going to put it into here. So we're going to start off at 6. So we'll do the same. We will roll them all. We'll roll all 10, and then what we'll do is we'll start off from the 6th die next time. So that means that in here there is £180, and yeah, I'm excited to see what I'm going to do with it. Now, I'm not going to be doing it where I wait until all this is filled up to like use the money. If I need to use it, I'll use it. But I will put a note on the back. There is a thing here to say like completed challenges and things like that. Oh, sorry, that's a paper clip. So I will be filling that in as I go, and then I can just note down when I've taken money out. So guys, that is that. Let me clear this away, and then I'm going to be back with some new little bits. So be back in a second. I've popped everything away, guys. We have some new things coming. So we have binder stands. So my binder stand, which I don't have to hand, but you can go over to Dolly B Budget. She's done a lovely show and tell on there, showing it off and things. So it does fit 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Oh, that's good. So it does fit this amount of binders in. And we have worked out that it will fit the normal binders and the wide ones as well. So that is fantastic. It will come with the base and some foam on the bottom, just so that you can move it around and so that you're not scratching any desk or anything or damaging the binder holder. Also, it can come with your name. It doesn't have to. If you've got any other things that you want on it, we can try and, you know, sort that out. I will be reopening my shop on the 8th of November at 10 AM. I will put a listing up for it. It is a custom listing. It is going to be a considered purchase, and that again is because we have to source the wood, cut the wood, prime the wood, paint the wood, do everything stage by stage, make sure it's given plenty of time to dry, coat it and things like that. So there's a lot of processes that actually go into it. It's not just like one lick of paint, there you go, job done, plus the postage. So on the listing, I will be putting the amount that the binder holder costs, and then plus, and then I will put the like postage as well. It is higher postage than normal things because obviously it weighs a lot. Well, it's wood, so it'll be heavy, plus it has to come in a big box, and I'm going to do it tracked 48 as well, so we can, you know, follow it and find out where it is and things like that. So yeah, read the product description when my shop opens, basically. So yeah, that is just something that has been in the pipeline. I know a few people have asked previously before I made the one for Dolly B Budgets. Yeah, and I understand like it is a considered purchase. Don't feel like you need to or anything like that. The colours we can try and agree on a colour. It can be changed. Dolly B has one that's a bit more pinker than mine because I made her own colour. But yeah, we will just see what we can do. So that is one of the things. Then I was asked by a lovely viewer and Instagram follower to design a little custom order, basically. And with my custom orders, I decide with them whether they are happy for me to release them after, obviously once they've seen it, or they want me to keep it to them. And obviously that depends on the price, because if they want to keep it specifically for them, then I'm not going to be able to use it throughout my shop. But then there's the option where, yes, keep that for them, but change it to modify it to put it in my shop, or just, yeah, put it in shop. So there's lots of things. Anyway, they wanted sloth and snails, which you would think is a strange combination, but actually it's worked out really well. So let me show you the collection of 7 challenges that we came up with. And I just think they are so, so cute. Now, remember that all mine are my own hand-drawn images and things. So yeah, we have sloth and roll. So this is just a normal roll your dice, mark it off, save it up. So yeah, I had fun drawing all the leaves and things, and it is sloth and roll, and you have the cute little sloths sat at the top and you just roll and go down. So that was just a quite simple one, which I loved. Then we have colour match. So we have like the snail trail type thing, and then some leaves, and we have 6 different snails. And then I do apologise, I have printed these ones upside down, so these ones are mine. So colour match, and each match, so you can match the small one to the big one, and yeah, save. So that's, it depends what you mark each one as. But look at these cute little snails. I love them. I love it. Then we had sloth or snails. So some of my images, like these ones, obviously I've used on other things, but they're quite, you know, versatile. So we've got sloth or snail. Sloth or snails, allocate an amount to the sloth and the snails, flip the coin and save the corresponding amount. Now, the coin comes with the sloth's head on it and then the word snail, just because snail wouldn't fit on there. So yeah, that's a lovely coin flipper one. Then we have colour and save. So this is just the basic colour and save. You roll the dice, colour in the sloth. So that would be cute. I don't know if I showed you the front. Then we have slothing around, scratch and save. I love him. He's so cute. And even the leaves I've hand drawn and everything. So sloughing around, and it's a scratch off. So there is a leaf like this under each one of these with an amount on, and it saves 130. We are still going. We have save the sloths. So I just loved the sloths, so I thought, right, we're going to do it in different positions. So he's hugging a tree, he's hanging off a tree, and yeah. And basically, I didn't want to do something where people would see it as the same as anybody else's. So we have just gone for the normal trail, like sloth trail, and you will roll the dice and just put in what you've rolled, save what you've rolled basically. So you've got the 3 here, the designs going across here, and then you'll just roll and mark down what you've rolled. So there is a lot there actually. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27. So that could take a while to do unless you do a couple of rolls each time. But yeah, I just think it's super cute. So originally I had thought of doing something similar to Essex Cash Stuffing, where it was the race down here and she's got the circles and race to the bottom. But obviously I spoke with her and that was her own design. She came up with that idea, so that's fine. So I'm just sticking it to the basic one. So that is that. And then we have Snail Trail. So this is Snail Trail, the Snail Trail. Don't know why I'm singing it. But it is like the coordinates. So you will roll 2 dice or die, find where they connect, and then you can times and add. So you can do it either way. You can do, if I rolled a 4 and a 4, you could do 4 add 4, you could do 4 take away 4, you could do 4 times 4, whatever you want to do. Or you landed on a sloth, so you save the amount allocated to a sloth or a snail, and you've got the different sloths and snails on there. So I thought that was cute. So, and these were just the backgrounds that I had used to design some of the challenges. So that was her 7 custom. Now she actually asked me to do some minis. Now to me, guys, each person's to their own. To me, minis are like the amount, so keeping it low, keeping it £1, £2. Even if something says £5 on it, I can change it to £1 to make it a mini. So not necessarily is it this size is the mini. I'm happy that this size could be a mini. To me, it's monetary value, not necessarily the size of it. So, yeah, I've made some minis for the lady. And she liked crystals. She just basically said, I like crystals, I like purple, you know, like pizzas, I like this, I like that. So then I came up with, okay, let's do some simple ones. So we've got, you're a gem. And it is, each gem is whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be 5, 10, 15. And then I made in the minis. I'm not quite sure why this one looks a totally different colour to that. Might be the printer because I changed the printer. Then she liked purple. So we've got, it's purple baby. It's all purple baby. And then we have obviously just different things like candles, pens, chocolate, a phone, if you can see. Sorry about the shadows and things like that. And then I made it in the mini as well. Moving on from that, they liked crystals. So I tried a different way of drawing with this one. So instead of my black outline, I tried to use a colour. I don't know if you can see this. Lighting is rubbish. I tried to use a lighter or a different colour for the outlines. It looks okay, but I'm not 100% keen on it. But anyway, crystal savers. So these are just some of the crystals. And again, it is each crystal and then the mini. However, like I say, all of these could be one. If anybody wanted a challenge and actually they wanted numbers going on them, that's absolutely fine. And just give me a message. I can do that. It's just I like people to be able to pick the amount they want. And again, they are double-sided. And I do actually really like the mini versions. We have pin down the savings. So we have each pin is whatever. Now you can include these pins. You can include the ball. You can do whatever you want with it. So that is that one. And then the minis are cute as well. So because I draw my images, I didn't know what it would look like shrunk down onto these. But actually, I love it. Pizza. So, top savings. And each topping is. So, I don't know what you can see. And I apologise for saying and so. I will get out of that habit again once I've started recording. We have pineapple. We have mushroom. We have ham and meatballs. What else do we have? Oh, we have some peppers down here. So yeah. Oh no, there must be 5. 1. Oh, and then we have some pepperoni. Here we go. And this is top savings. And then of course we have the minis. They're just so stinking cute. I actually love them. Some have got backgrounds on them and some are just plain. It's just depending on how I felt when I was designing them. So yeah, there is these. But this has to be my absolute favourite. And I am going to be using this to save up for Happy Mail. So it is snail mail. And what I have done, let me show you on the big one. So snail mail. And what I've done is drew a little snail. Can you see? And yeah, it's just a little snail mail stamp coin. So each snail mail is, and you can do them as, 5s, 1s, whatever you want to do. There is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I tried to keep mine to 10, but sometimes it doesn't work. And yeah, it looks better with a bit more. And then this one has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the smaller one has 10 on it. And I just think it's super cute. So I'm going to be using that for my Happy Mail savings. So yeah, guys, that is just some of the cute collections and then the extra ones. And there'll be some other bits coming along the way. I have a few things in the pipeline for Rosebud's budgets, guys. So we have, not going to name names at the minute, but we have a couple of collabs that we are doing. And I have a behind the scenes project going on, which I will let you know further to the revealing of that. Also, I am working on my planner. And I am working on a calendar, and I'm also working on a weight loss binder as well. But obviously it all takes time because I draw all my things myself. So yeah, sometimes I do wish that I had decided to just use other images, but you know, I'm going to stick with it and I'm going to keep using mine and have the joy with a different project to use Canva images and things, which is super exciting. So rambling on again, I've done my YouTube, I have showed you my new products, and there's a few other things coming on the day that I haven't got handy, so that is fine. I am going to be emptying Teeny Tiny Tuesdays and my pounds, counting them all up, guys, so I will see you for that. Hope everybody has a fabulous week ahead. If you aren't, please consider subscribing, liking and hyping. I would appreciate that. And also, if you are still here to the end, if there is a sloth or a snail, please put it in the comments. Have a fabulous week. Take care. Bye-bye.